What's up, Authentic fam? Welcome back to Authentic Alphas once again, and we are going to get into another body rating. I got another English-speaking Mexican. Are you Mexican, or you just live in Mexico?
No, I'm Mexican. Yeah.
Okay, so do you prefer we call you Fur or Fernanda? What do you want us to call you?
Ferdy's fine.
Wait, you said Ferdy? Say it.
Fer.
Fur?
Fer.
Ferdy?
Yeah.
Ferdy.
F-E-R. That's okay.
Okay. All right, so how old are you, and what's your relationship status? Are you married, single, dating?
I'm single still. It's been like 2 years. I'm 31. And I'm happy being single. It's fun.
I don't know. That's what women say, but do know that you won't be saying that in a couple more years. It won't be fun.
Yeah, probably. Like 30s are catching up with me, but
It stops being fun.
Yeah.
You stop wanting to do single shit. You stop wanting to go out and hang out and all that kind of stuff. So
Yeah.
yeah. All right. But you say you're from Mexico originally. What part?
I'm from Mexico City. I was born in Mexico City, and since I was a little girl, I've been living in Guadalajara, and I'm still here.
Yeah, Guadalajara has a lot of really, really hot women. That's where all the sexy IG model type women in Mexico move to. That's where they go.
I'm gonna say thank you. Yeah.
I don't know if that's where the work is, or I don't know what's going on. I don't know if they have a OnlyFans filming studio there, but all the what guys would call baddies, they live in Guadalajara. A lot of them.
I think we just produce ourselves. Like we have makeup on us and stuff. It's not like genetics or something. It's just that we like to produce ourselves.
That I would say. Visiting different parts of Mexico, I think the girls in Guadalajara put more into their appearance and their sex appeal. That's for sure. But you'll see more girls with boob jobs there. You'll see more girls that have done lipo. You'll see everything that's like cosmetic. You'll see it more there. So for the guys that don't know, the women in Mexico aren't necessarily that big on like all the makeup and the hair and the nails and all that kind of stuff. You will see the average woman in Mexico is not even really wearing any makeup or very little makeup. And then you'll see a high percentage of the women, they won't even have like their nails painted or anything like that. Like their fingernails and their toes would be the natural color. Their hair, they would have did it themselves.
Yeah.
So that's why I think Guadalajara stands out a little bit more, because you see more girls that have more of the Western mentality as far as dolling themselves up. So anyhow, all right. So I have here a dozen guys for you to give your honest opinion on what you think of their bodies.
Okay.
So I could just say smash or pass, or what's the other word they say? Hit it or not, or whatever. We could do that, but the numbers I think are a little bit more useful to give guys an understanding of where they sit.
Okay.
But in the future, I think they should be a component of. But would you sleep with him though?
I can tell you that.
That's what the guys really want to know, and that's what I really want them to understand. Because because a woman might be like, oh, you're 6, he's a 7, but that particular woman might be like, I only sleep with guys that are 8 and up. Just like they'll tell you, I only date guys that are 6 foot and up, and I think that confuses men, because they're like, that means every boyfriend she ever had was over 6 foot. It's like she's taking liberties with the word date. What she means is she only hooks up with guys that are over 6 foot.
That's true.
You sure motherfuckers can take her for dinner. You just can't take her home. Okay. All right. Sorry. All right. So guy number 1.
Okay, let's go.
Mm-hmm. He looks like he could be Mexican, but he's not. But he looks like he could be.
We're at number 1?
Yeah, number 1.
Okay, number 1. He's a little bit squared though, but I would give him a 7.5.
Okay. You can already tell you're coming from a fitness competitor background.
No. He's great looking, but he's
blocky.
Yeah, he's a little bit squared. Like
Yeah. You're the first girl to say that, but I've thought that.
Really?
I thought that from the moment he sent me the pictures. That's what I thought. But all the other girls are like 8, 7.5, 8.5, and I'm like, okay, you know. But in my mind, you know, with the bodybuilding aesthetics in mind, I'm like, this dude is blocky as shit. He needs to bring in his waist. He needs to trim down the obliques. He needs to widen his shoulders and his traps and his chest to create some type of
Exactly.
V-tape or dimension.
He's like not proportionate.
Yeah, but for regular guy standards, he looks amazing.
Yeah.
So I have to kind of like separate those two, you know, thought processes. So I'm like, hold on, just in regular guy terms, yes, he's hitting the gym, it looks great. But I'm like, on stage, no.
No, he's not.
Yeah, on stage you need a different, you know, shoulder to waist proportion ratio. So anyhow, all right. So you're gonna give him a solid 7, though.
Yes.
And basically, you think he just needs to create some better aesthetics.
Yes.
Okay, sounds good. He looks like he might could benefit from some vacuum training. Might have the
Yeah.
okay for it.
His arms are great though, and his chest. It's just like the middle part, the core part.
Right, smaller waist, wider shoulders.
Yes.
All right, guy, you know what you need to do. All right, guy number 2.
Okay, number 2. Oh, Jesus Christ. He's a... I like that guy. He's an 8.5.
Uh-oh, okay.
Yeah.
He has more of the shape. That's good.
Yeah, he has more of the shape, but his abs are like too muscular. I'm not sure how to call it.
A lot of girls say that the abs are too big.
Yeah.
And they're kind of protruding out.
Exactly. And
for me, I want bigger abs like that. But I get it. You know, I get it from a female perspective, but I've always wanted my abs to be a little bit bigger, have a little bit more density to them, and come off of the torso more.
Okay.
But this is why I tell guys, don't be focusing on crunches and adding weight training to your core and all that shit. Just fucking diet. Do your cardio and diet and make your abs visible. Stop worrying about building your abs up. Because if they get too big, you can't make them go away.
Exactly.
So that's definitely something for him, because I think maybe every woman has mentioned those abs.
Yeah.
But for guys, we think it looks great. For guys, we're like, oh shit, this motherfucker got some big ass strong abs.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of work though. It has to be like a lot of work, a lot of abs, and a lot of weight.
Yeah, he's doing a lot of core training, adding weight for sure. That's not from his body weight.
No, that's hypertrophy. Yeah.
All right, let's see. What are we on? The third guy? Guy number 3.
Guy number 3. I like that body. Like, I know it has a little bit more fat, but I like the arms, and I think he's like proportionated. That's how you say it. Like he's in proportion, yeah, with the rest of the body. So I would definitely give him a 9.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, I really like that body.
He does well. He does well with the scoring, but I think 9 is maybe one of the highest. I think so. Usually it's around 7 or 8, but and again, I don't see it. You know what I mean? But I think the women are looking more genetics. I think the women kind of see through the condition and see the genetics.
Okay. I think it's a really masculine body, though.
That's what I mean. I think the women are looking through, you know what I'm saying, the situation he's in, and seeing the actual genetics, like the bones and how dense he is, and how he naturally has big arms in comparison to his torso. He has a very caveman body.
Like the back, his back is really like
big. If I had to describe, I'd say you got caveman genetics.
Yeah.
And I could see how women would would
grab you.
Right,
like, really.
women would like that.
Yeah.
You can just kind of drag you back to the cave. So I guess that's natural selection, guys. That's natural selection in real time. All right, she wants to be drugged back to the cave. All right. So we're giving him a 9. All right, next guy.
Okay, next guy. I love the arms, like the shoulders,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm like not attracted to it. Like
Okay.
it's like a 5 for me.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. A lot of women like it though. They like the fact that he's fit but not big.
Yes. I don't like it. I mean it like the veins. I love the veins and the round shoulders.
Yeah. Okay.
But it's too little for me. Like I like big guys because I'm a little bit like bigger.
Mm-hmm.
So if I'm with a skinny one, I feel like I look bigger than him, and I don't like that.
Mm-hmm. So that's another thing I tell guys all the time. You got to find your market, because women look at the reflection of the guy to themselves. So the analogy I try to use all the time is, if you see a tall woman by herself and she has the right proportions, because sometimes you see a woman that's tall, but she has the proportions to match it. Her hips are wide, she has thick thighs, she has a big rear end, but she's tall. You get what I'm saying? So she has the same proportions as you would expect in a shorter woman, but she's taller, as opposed to a chick that's just tall and skinny. Now, when that chick walks around by herself or with her girlfriends, she's a big bitch. She's a She-Hulk bitch. You see what I mean? And it looks very awkward. But the moment that she pairs up with a guy that's 4 inches taller than her, now all of a sudden everything changes. She's not a big bitch anymore, right? Everybody else is just small people.
Yeah, exactly.
When she goes out with that dude, everyone else is just small people. You little people. Excuse me, you little people. So women rely a lot on the contrast between the guy that they're with. So that's why I tell guys, if you're not a tall guy, then you need to start zoning in, zoom in on the girls that are 5 inches shorter than you. You need to start finding girls that are extremely short. They're shorter than the average woman.
Yeah.
So if the average woman is 5'3" to 5'5", well, you need to start finding girls that are 4'11", 5 foot even. Yes, there's less of them, but guess what, short guy? That's your market. That's your market, right?
Yeah,
because
definitely.
She probably is tired of feeling like a little munchkin when she's with her female friends. She feels like a little midget. But now when she's with that guy, it makes sense now.
Yeah, right? It's a perfect match.
All right, what about this guy?
That guy, same. I love the arms, but like the core, it's like really not proportionate to the chest.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like that like at all. So I would give him a 4.
Okay, that's why you gotta already have a girlfriend on the off season. That's all. That's it. That's it. You get the girls in season when it's spring and summer and you're looking the best, and then when you go, back to the drawing board and you're in the bulking phase, you just call those girls you met in the spring and the summer. That's how you gotta do it, guys. It's not your season.
Don't do that. Don't.
Yeah,
do that.
If it's a lonely winter, that means it wasn't. It wasn't an eventful summer for your punk ass. That's what it means. You weren't making friends in the summer and the spring if you're alone in the fall and the winter. All right, you gotta save up women like nuts. You gotta, like how the squirrel saves nuts for hibernation. You gotta make friends. You gotta make friends when it's season. All right, it's the same thing for the women, because in the spring and in the summer they're out, they're half naked, they're meeting all these guys, all these flings, and then in the wintertime, the guys they like the most from the summer, that's the guys that they're gonna cuddle up with through the winter.
Like nuts. Okay.
Well, it depends on where you live, because I live in Miami, so it's always fucking summer. Yeah. But if you live in a place where you have the seasons, just know things are gonna be slower in the winter when everybody's wearing a coat and everybody's bundled up, everybody's got the scarf, and it's not as sexy. All right, what about this guy?
I like that guy. Mm-hmm. I really like that guy. I love the arms, and I would give him I don't know, because he's like skinny, but he's like manly, so maybe I'm sorry, it's hard.
No, he knows how to take a picture. That's what it is. That's why I keep telling these
I
fuckers
would
they don't know
give
how to take pictures.
an 8.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you know how to take a picture, see, women know how to take a picture for the emotion that they're trying to send. Okay? So if she wants, to be cheerful and happy, let's go hiking, let's have fun, let's go. Then she's gonna send that type of picture. But if she wants to hook up, she's gonna send you a come get this picture. So it's So this guy obviously knows how to send the message through the image. Whereas most guys, they just take a picture. They're like
the towel and stuff, like the towel and the.
That's what I'm saying. He's modeling right now. He's selling a product, right? But the average guy, when a girl's like, "Send me a picture right now," the guy's like, "Oh, right now? Okay."
We probably do the same thing. Like now, like.
What the
but you
fuck,
have
dude?
to sell the product every day, all the time.
You gotta make it
it's
sexy.
the only way.
You gotta make it sexy. These chicks know how to pose, god damn it. That's why they don't look like that when you see them in real life. You're like, yo, on Instagram, because she knows how to pose. She knows the angles. And when girls be doing this shit, they be hitting this shit. They know what they're doing. They're pointing down into them titties. They know exactly. You don't never see a flat-chested chick take this photo right here. Chicks with no titties don't take this picture, right? And the fat girls, they know how to hit it just from the chin to the face, like just, Yeah.
But sometimes it's really hard though, because it's like you have to do it like quick, but you have to take like 170 photos and send the right one.
But that's what women do. Guys don't take 100 and nothing.
Know,
guys are just like,
we
okay.
obviously do that.
They're like this. Send. Send. It's like, no, bro. You got to perfect that shit. And a lot of these girls, that shit goes through a filter. Then it goes through an editing app. Then it...
Yeah, that's true.
That shit goes through a process.
Filters,
All right. Next guy.
Okay, my next guy is a 3. No shoulder, a lot of fat, no arms. I like the arms though. I'm an arm person, so he's.
I think most women take a lot of arms. That's something they look at. So, yeah, arms are there.
Yeah, he's gonna be a 3 for me.
Okay. All right. Well, he knows what he got to do.
Yes.
All right. Next guy. I feel like they have the same phone. Oh no, it's a different phone. Like, why does everybody got their phone?
Next guy is a. Yeah, I think a 4. The chest is like weird, and then like he has arms, but it's like his biceps are a little bigger than his shoulders. Weird. I like the how do you call that? Like the in Mexico we call it entraditas.
Yeah, the little V he has going on there.
Yeah, that's sexy, but like you have to like work on it a little bit more.
Oh yeah.
And the back.
The genetics there, he got lucky with the midsection genetics.
Exactly.
But it's missing any type of work for any other area. It's like you got to work for the rest of it.
Exactly.
Yeah, because guys are always talking about their genetics, but I mean there are very few guys that are going to be blessed with good genetics in every area. And we call those people a freak when you have, every area you're blessed in. But most people have at least one area where they're naturally, got an advantage.
Yeah.
Most guys. So, you kind of got to know the weaknesses, I think, is what you need to focus on. All right. Let's see. All right, next guy.
Oh, let's see. Next guy is a same like chest. I don't like it. It's a little bit like more masculine, I think, but it's too hairy for me. Too much fat, and I can't even like describe anything. It's like I don't like it. I think it's like a 3. 2, 3. Yeah.
I feel like it's something in the food. Something is in the diet.
Yeah.
For these guys to... I happen to know, actually, that there's a lot of estrogen in the food and in the chemicals, and in a male's body, estrogen does similar things to what it does in a woman's body. So it holds a lot of fat, and it does build up some breast tissue.
Yeah.
I mean, the fact that guys have nipples, that should let you know that we have some of the same components that women have. So if you're adding estrogen to that, your nipple might start to puff up,
feminine,
like a 12-year-old girl. So you gotta be careful with that. All right, next guy.
Next guy, he's good looking though, but it's too skinny for me.
Mm-hmm.
So I would give him a 6.
Okay.
Maybe 5.
Although there are a lot of women that like that skinny look. So yeah, you gotta find your market, man. You gotta find your market, because there's a lot of girls that they like that, and then I look at that and I'm like, oh hell no. If I was that skinny, I wouldn't get out of bed. Yeah, it's just, it's preference. So you got to figure out what your preference is as an individual, and then you got to find who likes that.
Exactly.
Just like all the guys always blurting out, "Oh, I don't like bikini girls. Those girls are too masculine." It's like, okay, first of all, there's nothing masculine about them, buddy. No, because their abs, their stomach. So abs are masculine. Low body fat percentage is masculine. I'm confused. What part is masculine? Okay, it sounds like you're uncomfortable that she's in better shape than you, probably stronger than you, has better stamina than you. But guess why none of that matters? Because I guarantee you she is not interested in fuck all you. So, you know what I mean? So everybody has their markets, because whenever guys are blurting that out, like, oh, I don't like those girls that compete. I don't like, it's like, bro, trust me. She didn't even hear you. Yeah, she didn't even hear you. She didn't even hear you. Because you are miles away from anything that she would fucking...
I would love it when I was bulking and they were like, please, I don't want you to look like a guy. And I was like, not even 10% of the guys I know look like this. Like, no, don't worry.
You can't say some girl is masculine or dudeish when she wears a dress like 90% of the time. She's all dolled up. She's a girly girl. But then 4 or 5 times a week, she goes to kickboxing. You see what I'm saying? And she's fucking the bag up, and she's sparring, and she's throwing combinations. So wait, whoa. She's masculine now? She's a dude now? This chick wears high heels and wears dresses and thongs and lingerie, but she can also fight. So whose fault is that? That she cares enough to go to the gym and do all of that, and you're just sitting at home like, yeah, I can't fight, and I'm not really that comfortable with conflict. I avoid confrontation, and I don't like to get into stuff. And when people raise their voice, I just say, hey, it's okay, because I'm trying to avoid any, That's your choice, bro. The same way she went and signed up and paid that fucking instructor, you can go sign up too, go pay that instructor and put the gloves on and learn how to fucking fight.
That's correct.
But you're letting a girl do it. You're letting a girl do it, and you're not doing it. So that kind of stuff throws me off. You know what I mean? And then people act like now she's masculine. The guy that's saying that is a guy that she's just doing that more than he's doing it. Whereas if it was a dude that he was into fighting and kickboxing, they'd be dating. He'd be like, yo, she's fucking hot. We share the same interests. Like, I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna see if she's single. And she wants a guy that can do that better than her. You see what I'm saying? If a girl is into something, she's not going to be attracted to guys with equal or lesser skill level at that thing. If a girl's a gamer, she's not going to want to date a guy that she's better than him in games. She's not. If she's a singer, a rapper, producer, whatever she does, she wants a guy that's
a little bit higher.
Exactly. A little bit better than her at that. You know what I mean? So she can learn something and also, feel comfortable that her man is got a higher status, that he's dominant. So we know that, guys, is my point. So for all you guys that they're talking about women that are fit and all that are not attractive, you're not attracted to them, bro, take your opinion, put it way down in your drawers where no girl goes. Because they don't give a shit. They don't give a shit. All the girls that are in the gym that are working out, they're looking at the guys that are like in amazing shape. That's who they're looking at. They don't notice you normies. All right? If a girl's making money, she has her own business, she's making big bucks. Trust me, dude. She's only looking at dudes that are like rich. Like got multiple businesses. If she has a business, she's looking at a guy that has a major. She has 4 employees.
Sometimes that sucks though, because the percentage that you look up to, it's really small.
Yeah, but that's what comes with the territory. Women get all educated and they're like, I'm looking for a guy on my level. Nobody told you get 4 degrees? The fuck? The fuck? Yeah, I'm making $100,000 a year. Well, good luck finding a guy that makes 150, 170 a year.
Yeah.
Because when you find him, now you're going to be frustrated because he's not going to be into you. He's going to be like, yeah, what's up? What's up? That's what he's going to be. Hey, what's up? She's like, no hug. He's like, nah, what's up? You're one of the guys. You're my colleague. I don't want to date you.
So I'm here to be single for the rest of my life.
We'd have a business meeting, but I want to date you. I want that Tatiana over there that has nothing going for her. I want that girl that lives with her parents.
Yeah.
She's like, Mom, I have a business and I own a condo and I have 3 cars. He's like, me too. There's no room for you in my life, bitch. All right, hold on. All right, we got 2 more guys. What's the next guy?
Let's concentrate on this.
Yeah, we're almost done.
No, next guy is like a 2. Okay. He has no shoulders, no arms. Mm-hmm. He has fat.
Okay.
Yeah, a 2.
Well, I don't know what he was before because he's come a long way.
Yeah.
Since he started, like the picture that I had before this.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's what I'm trying to say. There's different scales here. Because as far as attractiveness, you haven't moved the needle. Because before the needle was on, I would never sleep with him. Now the needle is on still. I would never sleep with him. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But on the scale of like reality, like progress, he's moving the needle.
Yes.
So the thing is, you just have to keep moving that fucking needle. You see what I'm saying? So that you got to move that needle from hell no to nah
to maybe.
Maybe. You know what I'm saying? To it could happen. Yeah. To yeah. I maybe I would. Yeah, I might. To oh yeah. You see what I'm saying? You got to move that fucking needle.
Yeah.
Right? And it's a lot of ground to cover when it comes to women. And that's why the guys that are already on the hell yeah side are sleeping with other girls. That's why. Yeah,
probably.
Because the other guys aren't willing to keep moving the needle.
Ooh. Yeah.
Right? So every time guys are complaining, oh, she only likes Tags and Tyrones. Oh, she only dates guys like, it's only about your looks, black pill. All right, well, the reason why those guys are exploiting all the fucking vagina is because other guys are not even competing. They're just giving up.
Yeah, they're not willing to do anything for it.
Right, they're just saying fuck it. And they're not willing to move that heavy needle consistently. You see what I'm saying? It's like you pushing that boulder, but you don't stop. You just keep pushing that boulder every day. Those guys aren't willing to do that. Right? And that's regardless of if you're unattractive, if you're fat, if you're ugly, whatever. Either way, guy, if you were born with a penis, there's going to be a boulder that you need to move. Because even the guys that are good looking, the guys that so-called have it all, that they had to work for some of that. Some portion of that they had to work for. So even if the guy is good looking, he still had to work from being a broke-ass 21-year-old guy to being this guy that's well off in his 30s or 40s. Right? So if he's traveling around and he's dating all these different beautiful women, who's financing the romance? No romance without finance. You see what I'm trying to say? So the women being attracted to the guy, yes, that's one thing. But him being able to facilitate dealing with these women is another thing. So where did all the other stuff come from? He was pushing some type of boulder. It might not be as big as your boulder, but he was pushing something. So if a guy's 21 and he's looking around and all the girls his age are only dating older guys that are doing well for themselves, because nowadays we have the internet. It's not like when I was 21. When I was 21, 21-year-old girls were mostly around guys their age. To date an older guy, he had to go out of his way. He had to literally rob the cradle.
Yeah.
To get a chick 10, 15 years younger than him. Well, guess what, guys? Now, there's 100 ways for an older guy to find a younger girl or for a younger girl to find an older guy. 100 ways in the palm of your hand. Right here. It's called every fucking app. Right? Every dating app. Okay? Every sugar baby website. All of it fits in here. So if you're a young dude, it's almost impossible to keep the attention of the most beautiful girls your age, because the older guys can access them now. So you're going to have to know from then, all right, it's time to push this boulder so that 10 years from now, I'll be the 30-year-old guy that's fucking all the 21-year-old girls.
And the 41, though.
Well, you have the range, right?
Yeah.
So that's just the way it is. So my whole thing is, don't complain about something that you're not willing to fix. And if you are willing to do the work, you don't have time to complain. So either way, there should be no complaining. Because it's like, oh, well, she only likes guys like this. Are you trying to get like that? Oh, then shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Because I've seen lots of ugly guys in the face, you know what I'm saying, hook up with good-looking women simply because they put all the work into their body. There's women that will overlook a 5 in the face for a 9 in the body.
Yeah.
They will. They will. When it comes to dating and when it comes to just casual sex. Both. They will You gotta understand, the value of the face to a woman is important in initial attraction. It's important. But if everything else is strong, trust me, the face is not that big of a deal. If your bank account is strong, your game is strong, and your fitness is strong, a chick be like, it's not the best looking guy in the face, but whatever. Maybe if he grows a beard, wear shades. All right, last guy.
But it's true. It's true.
Oh, shit. Last guy.
Well, that's my top one.
Okay.
Yeah, like the abs are not like pushed. The shoulders are rounded. Mm-hmm. The arms are nice. Okay. You have las entraditas that we call here. Mm-hmm. And he's like masculine. He has like the how do you call that? Like the trapecio?
Traps, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that's my number one.
Yeah, I don't know this nigga. I just put it here to serve as a
number one.
Well, to serve as an example.
Yeah. Because
when you're built like this, let me tell you how little the face is gonna matter. When you're built like this, you could just take pictures of your abs in the morning and send it to a girl. Yeah. Good morning, sexy. I'm just thinking about you all day now. You see? But see, these other guys, you know what they text? Good morning, beautiful. Hey, sunshine.
Yeah, I could work with those abs.
I'm telling you right now, man, the girls, they don't care. They don't give a shit. They don't care about your good morning, beautiful, bro. And guess what? It doesn't look any different from any other lames in the simps texting her good morning, beautiful. Doesn't look any different. It looks exactly the same because
you can have like 5 texts with good morning.
Right, and all these guys have an iPhone.
Those abs, then it's like, okay, let me answer that.
Now you see, now okay. You heard a woman say it herself. All right.
Bye, guys.